pretty public face of the robots that are in Walmart stores today. They look just like this. Ours is a business of automation. Just a couple of little slides about the business. So we've been doing this for quite a long time. I think when we look at what it takes to actually deploy an autonomous solution within any retail store, we started this in 2013. The robot that you see today in 2018 is designed, it looks like this, it's designed like this because of the time we spent on the shop floor. To give you a little concept of that, these are a few little metrics that we track. So, a couple of, I think the big one here, 20,000 kilometers. So when you've run 20,000 kilometers without accident, sounds like a Google statistic, this is what hardens how a robot moves and lives in a physical space while people are also in the store. So key point about us is we're operating around people. The other number I want to call out here is 2.5 billion images processed. So I'm sure everybody has sat in plenty of talks, and now everybody talks about AI. There's AI, everybody has an AI engine. One of the key things about AI is it's great to have an algorithm, but you need to feed data into that system in order to make that algorithm truly effective. And when you're capturing 2.5 billion images and you're feeding those in, the visual recognition that we drive to recognize what is on the shelf is really the key crux of our business. Our business is data as a service, and we deliver data through in real time. So the way that we like to think about it is the robot is the tip of the iceberg. Below the waterline is a pretty complex AI engine that is processing images to extract information that is useful. What started in the store, and as I'll explain it a little bit here, became much deeper than that. From a simple productivity perspective, you can see the numbers on here. We scan faster, we scan more accurately, we scan more frequently. So if you're used to, any retailers in the audience, if you're used to seeing anybody walking out with a handheld scanning gun, the robot is taking that task on, but delivering results, as you can see here, in a far different cadence. Below the store, what we think about the data then is, our goal is to deliver every store, every product, every day. How do I extract all the information from the shelf and let you understand the state of that shelf? And that state of shelf could be every facing, every label, every promotional tag, in stock, out of stock, overstock. From that, we create tasks that are enabling any retailer on the shop floor to be able to go and address it. So what are the sort of things that we are able to do with this? So this is at store transformation level at this point, which is, first and foremost, if I know how my product is moving off the shelf, I am now able to take a snapshot in time and feed information back into my PI system to affect DC orders. And this is happening today. Again, any retailers in the audience, we all know what PI is like. We're expediting goods to shelf. So because the robot is constantly tracking, so on average 3 times a day the robot will move through the store. So we're tracking the state of that shelf as a moving target throughout the course of the day, which means when product is arriving into the back of the store, we're now able to filter that merchandise based on exactly what the robot has seen at a given moment in time and ensure that we're restocking that shelf correctly. Obviously then that restock happens down on the shop floor. With all that information then, the next thing I can do is start looking at my planogram. And planograms don't start with a product, they start with a fixture build. So the beauty of the robot is we take 2-dimensional images, but we also capture 3-dimensional depth data. So as I move through the store, I'm taking measurements of every shelf and every fixture that you have in the store, which is now allowing me to then recalibrate how my planogram starts in the first place, because I'm building it from ground truth as opposed to my wish list of what I think that fixture looks like in a store environment. The data is informing online grocery pickup. So if I'm buying online and I'm picking that product from the local store, I'm now, two things are happening. One is I am able to A, confidently take the order online in the knowledge that my local store can fulfill that. And B, When I drive the pick paths in the store, because the robot is tracking the movement of that product around the store and every item where it is, we're now able to optimize the pick path so that as people move around the store, we're doing that based on the robot data. And we do that to a fair level of accuracy. So we track product locations in 3 dimensions to sub-centimeter accuracy. So wherever it is in the store, we can tell you exactly where that is. And that product location, of course, has a side benefit of, if I'm a customer in and I'm using a mobile app to try and find out where the product is, all of that is driven through the data that comes out of the robot. So this is all about retail store transformation. And when we started this business, this was our target, and this was our customer. Where that's now moved is a much broader look across the ecosystem. So yes, we're still sending data to store operators, we're affecting the supply chain, and we're impacting the e-commerce transactions. All of that happens on the retailer side of it. But the focus is no longer that person restocking the shelf on the store, restocking the shelf in the store. The focus is now that customer. And as that customer works through their omni-channel journey, what are the touch points that they have throughout this business? And how do I take this data and inform the rest of that ecosystem? So what we're working through in 2019 now is we just started exposing data to consumer packaged goods companies. So if I am a Procter & Gamble and I can see the state of my shelf, performance of my shelf in real time, in a parcelable format. So you think the way that they do this today is people are going in the store and taking photographs with a mobile device. This brings a level of scale, that brings a level of detail that is driven through that data. The field merchandisers, the costas, crossmarks, again, we're informing that journey before these people come into the store. This is how the automation that starts in the retailer, as it now feeds through that ecosystem, it's now optimizing different areas of this ecosystem. And that's enabling all of these people to work more efficiently. Finally, one that we have not yet touched, but the data aggregators, think of a Nielsen. What would they do if you can see the movement of goods on a continuous basis? All of this is designed to feed back into that customer journey, however they may touch your business. I'm going to ask all of you, we have a booth here. If you haven't seen robots, we have 2 that are in Shoptalk here. They are fully autonomous. Please come and meet them. You can't really miss us on the shop floor because this robot is 6'6" tall. You'll know where you are when you get there. I'm about a minute ahead of time. I'm going to wrap it up there. Thank you so much.